Two calendars. The Collier County School Board on Tuesday voted in favor of two school calendars, one extending summer by a week and one that technically violates state law. 4 in your corner, Sabina Basine did some digging to find out what this means for you.
Yeah, the problem with the approval is that it adds uncertainty to summer plans. Parents who are sending their kids to daycare or camp, or teachers who have second jobs, they just don't know when the school year is going to start. And the answer depends on a state law changing. Anna Walleri knows family vacations take time and planning.
By this time of the year, most of us have our summer vacations already planned out, and we know about the time we have to be back for school.
But now those plans may need to change. In the balance, her 2 kids' school start date. Right now, the district has 2 dates, August 17th and August 24th. The 24th meets state requirements, but would push midterm finals for high schoolers after the December holiday.
These grades will eventually affect their college transcripts, and to put exams off for 2 to 3 weeks and come back after all that time off would be so hard on students.
Starting on August 17th would eliminate that problem, but there's a catch. State law says schools cannot start more than 2 weeks before Labor Day. School board member Erica Donald says the school board tentatively approved both start dates, with the hope state lawmakers understand the need for more flexibility.
Well, because there's pending legislation right now that's filed in both the House and the Senate, which would allow that extra week, we put that extra calendar in there with the caveat that if the bill is passed, then we'll be able to use the 17th as a start date.
The school board won't be able to tell parents when school will resume until state lawmakers decide, which could be as late as May. Walleri will be anxiously waiting for that decision.
Hopefully the state legislators will listen to parents who do have students in the school system.
And on the Collier County website, parents can find links to both bills moving through the House and the Senate, so you can follow along as the decision is being made. The session is set to start in 3 weeks. Reporting in Naples, Sabina Basine, Fox 4 in your corner.
And tonight, the debate over Common Core rages on in Collier County, with one school board member ready to take matters into her own hands. Erica Donald, from whom you heard in that last story, wants to change the language in the board's legislative platform, giving parents the right to choose which tests their kids are required to take without being penalized. But in a 3-2 vote this past Tuesday, the board shot down that idea.
I hear from parents all the time, and they absolutely want more choices when it comes to testing, and they want that flexibility for their districts. So it's unfortunate, but as an individual, as a taxpayer, and as someone who cares about education, I'm going to be advocating for that legislation in Tallahassee, and I'm going to be encouraging my fellow citizens to do the same thing. Board
members who voted against these changes say they're leaving it up to the state to decide.
Well, meanwhile, the Lee County School Board has since voted to support a resolution aiming to fight high-stakes testing. It has unanimously passed a resolution creating a set of platforms the school board would like to see in this future bill. Now, they'll be given to local lawmakers with the hopes that someone would sponsor the bill during the legislative session. The board's resolution has 2 main platforms: reducing the overall amount of state-mandated testing and eliminating high-stakes penalties for students and schools for at least 2 years while the new state tests are assessed.